Hello everyone, Makano back at it again with another package. Today we're going to be going over the butterfly installation. Now before we get started, make sure you have the VRCFury link down below. They actually helped me out quite a bit. I had some issues with this package. So if you have any issues with VRCFury for your own assets or bundles or stuff like that, make sure to reach out with them. Next up, you have Poyomi 8.1.155 or newer, so 9.0 work. I'll probably be transitioning pretty soon, but I've been pretty busy lately, so I haven't worked into it yet. But yeah, after you have those two in your project, we can go ahead and move on to the next part, which is importing the Makano butterfly packet. So to do that, just like with VRCFury or the Poyomi, it's import package, custom package, assets, import package, custom package, and then go ahead and select that. Once you've imported it, you're going to notice that in your assets folder right here, there's a Makano assets. This package will be coming with the custom menu icons as well as the butterfly folder. Now we're going to go ahead and enter the butterfly folder, and you're going to notice two prefabs right here. One's going to be labeled basic, one's going to be labeled full. Now the full one will contain all the features. Basic will have the toggle, the idle animation, and as well as the hue adjustment. So if you want to be able to control the emission, go ahead and select the full. If the emission doesn't really matter, just select basic. So now let's go ahead and pull this bad boy over. So we're going to drag and drop the full prefab on there. And he's going to be tiny. So let's go ahead and zoom in on this guy. This is what he looks like. Nicely textured and everything like that. And we're going to decide where do we want to place him. So you can place this guy anywhere on your body. For this video, we're going to go with the left middle finger over here. I'm going to want him somewhere around here. And he's just going to be like chilling on the finger. So to do that, we're going to expand the prefab down. Here's the mesh and the butterfly package, which just contains the armature. And this is the root. This is going to play into a key role later. Now, let's say I want to position him on the middle finger. And instead of dragging and dropping him, we want to do it a little bit more automated. So to automate that process, you're going to expand your armature, hips, spine, chest, neck, locate where your left, right. So here's my left shoulder. So my left shoulder is under hips, spine, chest, and then it goes left shoulder, arm. Then we're going to go middle finger. We want this one right here, right? So we expand the hand, this, and here it is. So we drag the package onto there. Okay. Once you drag the butterfly package onto your middle finger, you go to the transform of butterfly, and we're going to zero this out. Okay. And what this is going to do, is going to use the middle finger bone as a reference and zero it in at the base. So you can see this is exactly where the start of the middle finger is. You can rotate it too, but we're just bringing it up here just to make it a little bit easier for us. Okay. Now that it's zoned in on the middle finger, I'm going to click, drag it back onto the avatar. So now it inherited the position based on where it's currently at. So now we're going to just rotate this guy up. And then actually want to this way a little bit. We notice he's not lined up the way I want it to. So I'm going to go over the rotation. The X is going to rotate down. Z is going to roll him. And the Y axis is going to turn left or right. We want him facing the left direction of the avatar, but right of our screen. And then we're going to bring him down a little bit. Things like I'm looking for that slight clipping on both sides, and that tells me that the feet are making contact with the avatar's mesh. So now we know it's sitting on there properly. He's pretty much positioned. Now, the last thing that we need to do for this butterfly to be in effect, we need to go back to butterfly root, edit prefab. If you need to see that again, butterfly package, butterfly root, edit in prefab. Then it goes link to avatar. You need to select the left, middle, and proximal means the digit that's closest to the hand or the palm. Think of it this way. You don't even have to memorize that. Intermediate is the middle, right? Everyone knows intermediate is like the middle of something. It's the average. And then you have distal, think distance. It is the furthest point from your hand. So the last one being proximal, which means approximately close to, right? Middle. So left, middle, proximal. So now we're going to go back to our scene, and that's it. So I know it seemed a little confusing, but we just pretty much just picked where we wanted this, put it on the bone that we wanted it close to, zeroed out the transform, so it inherited that bone's origin point, which will be the base of the bone, and then we dragged it back out, right? So now let's go ahead and test this bad boy out. So we're going to save, play, and the upload itself will have the middle left finger as well. I might even save his position for the full version just to make it easy. But if you guys want to select whichever part you want, this is how you do it. Say if you want it on the tip of the pinky, that's just pretty much how you roll. So now we're going to go to the gesture manager, and our little butterfly is gone. So now we're going to go to the gesture manager, expression, accessory, butterfly, toggle them on. And there he is. So now we're going to go into tools, pose, start posing. And here's the middle finger. We're just going to go ahead and rotate them. As you can see, he's sticking on there all right. So now let's go ahead and show off some of the features on this butterfly. So in the full package, we're going to, of course, have the toggle. We're going to have the hue control, as well as an RGB mode, because I always have RGB. And there's the RGB itself. So if you want it to be slow, you can go slow like this. And then, of course, the fancy RGB. The emission, manual emission just overrides the current emission value that it has. So you can set the value that you want. So if you want it constantly bright, that's how you would do it. Right now, it's actually using a sender and receiver to start the glowing. So right now, as you can see, it's really bright and it'll dim as it gets further away. That will brighten back up. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed and have a good one. Take care.